And that coffee, it's too hot. Too hot by a mile. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome back to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we're playing The Whispered World Chapter 3. That's what we're about to head into. So I'm going to hit continue, and we have just landed in the area that starts Chapter 3. And when I click on this, I'll do the smallest recap. This game is rated E, so we're going to continue with that. We just dive right in. So essentially what happened in Chapter 2 is we were on an island, and we're trying to wake up the creature that gets us, that is in the island, because they could help us get to Corona, which is where we think we need to go. That castle up there, to talk to the king, to give him the Whispering Stone, because the world's going to end. Our character, though, seems to go out of his way to completely ignore the fact that the prophecy says he's going to destroy the world. And he keeps moving along. And other prophecies have indicated that the best thing he could do is just stop. But this is an adventure game. We don't stop. Don't stop, won't stop, can't stop. Let us get going. So we woke up this creature in the previous chapter, and the creature was a whole island. It was a bird that was the size of an island, and they dropped us off here. So it looks like we're actually almost there. Thank you again for the raid. Let's get into it. We just started Chapter 3. So this game allows us to hit spacebar so we can see things. We have levers made of bone. Can I go back this way? Okay, there is no walking left. I'm sure the levers will do something very important, but let's just explore this area. Stein? That looks like a manhole cover.
There are only stones, debris, and desperation here.
Oh boy. He's a sad clown. That's his whole thing. What did I just pick up? A stone. Oh. Stone, debris, and desperation.
What's this? Another secret mechanism? Oh my, how I hate these things.
Also, I will say, this game has... It's an adventure game from, like, 2006 or something that they then really styled after 90s games, so a lot of the puzzles don't make sense, and that's good. That's what we're here for. I will say, however, though, some of them are incredibly obtuse, where you have your pet companion here, and you essentially turn him into these different forms, and then you click on an object. And then, magically, that's the solution sometimes.
If you want a job done well, you have to do it yourself.
So, like, sometimes it makes no sense. So when I get stuck, I just start clicking on spot in different forms, and then clicking on objects. So, in case you're wondering how these puzzles are solved, it's random.
Phew. This gate is tightly closed, but I'm happy that I've tried, because now I know. And this knowledge gives me comfort beyond the fact that I just dislocated my shoulder.
Okay, so obviously the levers are going to be involved. Oh, look at this! Look at this foreground! Do you see this? This game has not done like a foreground puzzle before. Do you see this? The skull moves? There's like a spot to line it up. That's actually really cool. I'm guessing the levers are involved. So we gotta line it up. This one? No? I thought the levers were gonna move the skull because it's like not quite right. Huh. Well, so much for that plan. Oh no. Now I really don't know what to do. Oh no, it is different. Okay, it is moving. Okay, it just doesn't move until I okay, so it is different. This one is the most foregroundy, right? No. No, that wasn't it at all. Okay. That wasn't it. Boy, we're starting off with a kind of a tough puzzle. So it's probably when I'm standing on the platform.
Nothing.
Excuse me. Okay, what exactly is wrong here? Like, so when I'm standing on the platform... Oh boy, this is a tough one. I wish they moved when I pushed the lever so I could really tell which is which. But let's try this. Oh, that looks right. What's wrong? Okay, spot. No, move. No. Okay, thank you. Alright, sorry. Be normal spot. And then also get out of my way.
Nothing.
Boy, that looks right to me. Alright, we're just gonna do one at a time. There's kind of a lot of possibilities. Right? That looked right. So I'm not exactly sure what's different. No, look how messed up that is. No. That's not it. Oh, man. Okay, we're already starting off with a really hard puzzle. Okay, one at a time. If there's just some combination that's like... Okay. Not horrible.
Nothing.
Right, I expected nothing, but we gotta check it every time. So number 5 was the best so far. So if we have to do multiple levers so far, maybe 3 and 5 together, but let's just keep testing one at a time.
Nothing.
Ooh, no, that looks good. That looks better than 5. That's 2. So 2 and 5?
Nothing.
No. Boy, that looks really good. Man. Boy, that one looks really good. Okay, so far 2 and 5 look like things are right. No.
Nothing.
Okay, so 2 and 5 are the best looking, and then 3 is the third best looking. So I'm gonna go 2 and 5, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna add 3. Is that better than 2? That looks the same as 2.
Yippee. Finally, I managed to open the gates of hell.
Okay. We're the best. What I really want to know is, don't I want to just go this way? Can my character not... I haven't actually tried to go this way yet. Why doesn't my character want to go... So that's where the castle is. This is my... I think my destination.
Corona resides on a narrow rock spire. It doesn't seem to be any way up there. How shall I ever reach that place?
Oh, I see. This dead ends right there. And my character's not interested. And we're gonna hit spacebar to make sure we didn't miss anything. Wow. You know, maybe it's because I just woke up and I've just started my morning coffee, but I gotta say, I feel like that puzzle could have taken me a lot longer. Pat myself on the back. Shoulder's a little sore. I'm not so great at patting myself on the back. All right. Ooh, we have another...
What kind of horrific flying
Character to
creatures
interact
are
with.
those? Looks like they're preparing for an attack.
What? It doesn't look at all like they're preparing for attack. Our character is terrible.
What kind of horrific
Oh.
flying creatures are those? Looks like they're preparing for an attack.
It looks like they're just flying in a circle. They could be looking for food. Don't be so judgmental. His name's Sadwick, by the way.
Spooky.
The worst part about this game is the character's voice. I'm so sorry to the voice actor if you ever hear that. You're doing a character. This is not your natural voice. You're doing a character. You're given direction, whatever. But it is definitely the most painful part. Okay, before I hit spacebar, which I will end up doing eventually, I do like to see if I happen to like actually be able to see anything that I can grab.
What kind of creature was that? I guess I don't really want to know.
Actually, can I grab the skull?
I prefer to let him rest in peace. If I were dead, I wouldn't want anybody messing with me.
Dark.
I hear voices. There seems to be some kind of a conference. Maybe I can listen in for a bit.
Cool.
Bonnie, come here.
Oh, nice.
Why does it take you so long?
What is it, boss?
The time has arrived. The king is getting weaker and weaker. The troops shall stand by. Our patience will finally pay off.
Yes, our time has finally arrived.
Time? Do not talk of things you don't understand. The world breaks up. Everything that has structure will be washed away by the stream of time eventually. All that remains is dust and rust, mold, debris, and endless pain.
You are talking of your wounds, boss.
It's the passing of time that gets to me. It's like poison for me. It gnaws at my flesh. It eats through my blood, like it eats through the land that slowly collapses before our very eyes. It's the king's fault. He has the power to prevent it, but he is too gutless and hides in his chambers.
He will suffer for that.
That is true.
Yes. You will crush the king like a slug.
He looks a little
You
bit like a slug.
will dissect him and dance on his remains. And the masses will hail you. Trample harder, trample harder.
Gorny.
And I will sing Asgilia, Asgilia.
Gorny!
And then there will be a big celebration and colorful pennants.
Gorny! There will be no laughs under my reign, Gorny. No penance, no music. This world is a broken down place. A place of doom. A place of death. Singing and dancing? Fuck! That is over now. The king's number has come up. Now, go back to your post. I want to inspect the troops.
Okay.
These must be the Askill, and you're planning an attack on the king. Oh, what have I gotten into now?
Okay, good. We got some exposition. That's what I was gonna say. Where am I? Am I up here? Can I do anything in here?
That's too bad I can't reach it.
Can't reach anything.
It seems to be some kind of plan, but it's hard to tell from up here.
The talking about the time and things crumbling and stuff, that's like what I see in my dream. And apparently, like, I'm gonna be the one that does
You
that.
don't scare me. You hear?
Is there anything I can reach from in here? Spacebar! This is why we use spacebar. Did you see the rope? Yeah, I guess technically I can see the rope. Actually, you know what? Can I turn the gamma up? No. Okay. Alright, what else? Candlestick. Stone disc. Yeah, let's look at the stone disc.
What kind of peculiar stone discs are these?
It looks like a puzzle to be, doesn't it? Bucket, plan of action. Okay, so we would have missed the rope if not for spacebar. Can we use the rope on the horn to descend? Oh yeah, I also just realized this. When we went between chapters, we lost all our inventory. I don't mind that at all. It's probably pretty helpful to not be stuck with like 55 inventory items that you don't need. But it is kind of funny too. The reality is these Asgill people probably want to team up with us because we're also here to destroy the world. We say we're not, but we definitely are.
I'd better not get too close to him. He looks pretty mean.
Okay, so I need to sneak past him somehow. I want to get in there and get the plan of action, yeah?
The guard will notice me.
Okay. This has got to be it. Oh, click. Click. We're feeling puzzle-solvy today. I have
That would
been
be
stuck.
the perfect place to tie the rope to. I should keep it in mind.
It would be a perfect place to tie the rope to? Then tie the rope to it. Come on, my
That
man.
would be the perfect place to tie the rope to. I should keep it in mind.
Okay, we throw the rock, distract him, and then climb down.
I should avoid a direct confrontation. I'll have to overpower him somehow. The plan obviously needs something else. Like, more of a plan.
I was really hoping for a hint there. Can I... Yeah, like throw the rock, distract him, use the rope, and climb down, right? I mean, that's a pretty good plan.
This is the perfect place to take the guard by surprise. If only I were better at throwing. I'm going to need some kind of device.
What? Okay, we haven't hit spacebar yet. Let's hit spacebar. That's in, that's the guard, that's a horn, that's a cave, that's a skull. If we had some way to maybe call the flying creatures down... It sounds like we want to attack him. I thought for sure distract was the better option. Is this music too loud? Let me know if the music's too loud. It's often really loud for me, and then when I listen on playback, I'm like, I can't even hear the music. And I kept turning it down.
I think I could make something out of this.
That doesn't make any sense. Alright. Oh, we're just planning on, like, using it like a sling? I didn't know we had that skill set. As a sad circus clown.
I should avoid a direct confrontation. I'll have to overpower him somehow. The plan obviously needs something like...
Okay, thank you. How does this come into play? That's my question. Because I thought we were going to use the rope on the horn to descend.
In that very moment, the jolly little clown slew the fierce creature with a heavy stone. I've not really descended to that level, have I?
I don't know if the math works out on that. But maybe. Maybe a nice big swing. Hopefully we can take it back. It's our only inventory item. That was a little strange.
I can't take it. It's fastened at the far end.
That was on me. You know what? That was on me. I clicked on the rope and said grab. I didn't click on the knot and say grab. My character liked to just slowly rub that one in.
Oh dear. I've always been bad at untying.
Oh no. Okay. You know what? Now this game's messing with me. What's the difference between the door and this? Oh yeah, this is where I was looking in the window. We want to go in here. These stone discs probably will be how we open that door.
I can't stop the Asker from carrying out their plan this way. That's a plan of action. Oh my, the Asker really planned to attack Corona.
Okay. Can we... I don't understand. Why can't we take this? Don't we want to take this? Maybe we could show it to the king or somebody.
I can't stop the Asker from carrying out their plan this way.
Okay.
I need some kind of a beater.
Like a rock on a stone? Okay, we're struggling here. You know, be really helpful? A rock on a stone?
I can't reach it.
Oh!
Hey, Spot. Do you have any idea what this is? I didn't think so.
Oh, that's not it. I don't know. We'll just try this. No.
I didn't think so.
You know, sometimes it makes no sense why
Hey,
Spot's
Spot.
doing what he's doing,
I didn't
but
think...
we'll just real quick go through the options here.
Hey, Spot.
I just
didn't
also
think-
noticed that as the chapters go on, the the puzzles get more and more ridiculous. What if we burn the plan of action?
Oh dear, Spot. The Asker planned to attack Corona. Do something, will you? Oh dear, Spot.
you do
The
something,
Asker
burn it.
do some-
I mean, it's probably not their only copy, but okay, we got nothing in here, right?
What's going on here? Hey, wake up!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There's nowhere to hide.
What has
What?
happened?
Turn
Who
off your
did
light.
this to you? An intruder? In my headquarters? Just wait!
Oh boy.
Who dares to... What? Well, who have we here? A little snoop.
What? A snoop?
I'm not a snoop,
no,
I'm a clown.
No. My name is Sadwick. I'm just a clown. A harmless little clown. Nothing else.
Are you aware of where you are, little clown?
I must have taken the wrong turn somewhere.
Taken the wrong turn? Yes, indeed. I have good news and bad news for you, Sadwick. The bad news is you have made a very, very stupid mistake.
And
Oops.
the good news?
The good news is it was your last mistake. Johnny!
Hey, that is good news.
What's up, boss?
Take this intruder to the cell. I want to ponder in peace and decide how I'll punish him for his stupidity.
Punish you. You're not the boss of me.
Oh dear. That's not good. Not good at all.
It's not great. I'm in a bit of a wacky mood today. Which is maybe why I'm nailing these puzzles so far. There's been like one puzzle. You know, you gotta be in the right headspace for these puzzles, which is just nonsense. Are you nonsense? Yes, sir, I am nonsense. Then you are welcome to solve a 90s style adventure game. It is not a 90s adventure game because it was made in the early 2000s. But they are very clear in their marketing material. They are inspired by 90s adventure games. Let's get right back into it. We're having a good time. Center ourselves. I don't know what that means, but people say it. I don't think I've ever felt centered in my life. And we are back into this. Before we hit spacebar, let's actually try to find some stuff. We've got a chute. We've got a haystack. Obviously, there will be a needle involved because this is an adventure game. There's a door. There's a food hatch. Let's look at the food hatch.
It seems that the sun has risen now.
Wow, how long have I been in here?
That won't help. I can't even get my hand through it.
Really? That surprises me.
No. The grate lives up to its purpose. No way to escape.
Cool.
I
Looking
can
at
see
it.
water down there, if that's what you can call this muddy brew.
Ew. Okay. Well. Oh, I picked up hay. Okay. That's fair.
No thanks. I already have enough.
What do we need hay for?
Finding something useful in here would be like the proverbial needle in... Hey, it's just a moment. There really was a needle in this haystack. Somebody up there is trying to make a fool out of me.
Wow. Okay. I knew there was a needle, but...
I don't want to hit the hay right now.
Oh, okay. Great. Let's, pick a lock with the needle?
Well, I knew it. I can't push the needle far enough into the lock. I'd need some kind of extension.
Some kind of extension.
Well, I knew it.
Nope. Oh, I don't have Spot with me? Oh, this is the first time I haven't had Spot. But they took Spot? Why wouldn't he just have come with me?
I have enough self-esteem left to refrain from rattling at the grating.
No, I'm trying to get their attention.
Hey? Hello?
Bring me like a fork, and I can make a
Going on
lockpick.
in there? What do you want, you fool?
Aha! How about
I want to talk to you later.
take me to
You
Lolita?
really want to talk to the boss? To the great Luco?
Yes. Yes, that's what I want.
He doesn't want to talk to you, though.
That checks out.
I I have a couple of questions.
Please, go ahead, but make it snappy.
He says please even.
Are you the Asgill?
You've guessed it.
He's an educated guess.
What did you do to Spot?
Boss Luco has put him in a cage. Tomorrow he will be in the soup.
Oh boy.
But caterpillars taste awful.
Us Asgill don't eat to satisfy our hunger alone. But we also relish the desperation and the pure hate. Yes.
That sounds like one of Grandpa's recipes. Who is in this cell before me?
Yes. It was a scrawny little fellow, our last guest. Green was his skin, and thin were his arms. So thin.
Oh, was it
he
the guy we met in chapter 1?
Scrawny. It's a shame that he had to leave so soon. He knew some about the Whispering Stone.
That was, I think, Buddy
but
from
he
chapter
didn't
1.
have it with him. Luco was very upset.
So the Whispering Stone, in case you weren't here for chapter 1, there was a guy on a mission to get it back to the king, but the Asgill were after him. We ran into him. He let us borrow it to solve a puzzle, and then when we went to give it back, he was gone. He had clearly been attacked and taken, and then Spot ate the Whispering Stone. So it's just sitting in his belly. So if they make him into soup, they'll get the Whispering Stone back.
Luco is looking for the Whispering Stone?
What does the clown know about the Whispering Stone?
Oh, I don't know anything about it. It just sounded like a thrilling story. You can tell me some other time.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
No further questions.
Let's get some food, let's get a fork, and let's pick the lock.
Even better.
I'm hungry.
You want something to eat? Well, here's
I'm
something
hungry.
for you.
Ah! What exactly is this? It's not by any chance Spot.
No, it's the remains of the mildew soup. The boss didn't want it anymore.
So he didn't want to eat this? He must be a real gourmet.
You have no idea. It's the third time this week that he has ordered the execution of a cook.
Gross.
Oh, nothing.
If it's nothing,
Go away.
why do you disturb me?
Go away.
Ick. It's enough to make you think Grandpa is a celebrity chef. Given the choice, I'd rather eat the needle. Let's see. If I attach the needle like this,
I was
get
expecting
an
a fork.
unshaped, whatchamacallit, half spoon, half needle. It's a spoodle. Well, better than nothing.
That's not exactly what I was thinking was going to happen, but that's okay. Wait. Oh, keyhole. I guess we need him to go away? Oh! We gotta give the food back. Can we dump it down the chute?
Let's get rid of that thing.
Oh, there we go. Yummy! That was really
You
good.
have to finish it, yes. There are
I did.
still leftovers.
Are there? Sticky tray?
You could cook something better tasting with hay.
What? I need to get rid of the stickiness?
You could cook something better taste.
Well, I really thought the
I
chute
won't
was
be
the
able
right
to
idea.
scrape the rest off the tray. That stuff is as sticky as glue.
Okay. Scrape it off with the spoon?
I didn't come here to eat, more likely to be eaten.
Huh. Well, that was kind of my whole plan there.
You have to finish it, yes.
Well, why are you watching
There
me
are
eat?
still leftovers. You have. There are.
I truly have no idea what to do now. Man, I was on a roll. Spacebar. Spacebar. Food hatch. Keyhole. Do I need to keep talking to him? Is that it? I didn't exhaust all the inventory at him?
What's
Up
up
or
now?
not inventory, but dialogue.
Let me out!
A bold wish. What could possibly make me do such a foolish thing?
Oh, here we go. I had to prevent the end of the world. That's not gonna get anywhere. Maybe I could join you, which I actually will.
Maybe I could join you.
Oh, you already joined us.
Oh yeah? I did? I mean, what do I do?
Think hard. For what reason could us Asgil need a clown?
I give up. Haven't got a clue.
Well, some people don't like clowns.
That's true.
But we Asgil have strong stomachs. We don't care if anything tastes funny.
Alright, we'll say this line, but, like, they want to end
It's
the
a
world,
mistake
right?
to keep me imprisoned here. I have to prevent the end of the world. Yeah, really. It came to me in the vision.
Winnie.
I know it sounds crazy.
Skip,
And
skip.
naturally
Skip.
wouldn't see a reason to let me go.
Skip.
I'm innocent.
Yes, the innocent taste the best.
Alright, we like that.
I gotta go
This
pee.
is not gonna help.
What about it?
Maybe you could take me somewhere else now? To some kind of an Askew bathroom? A piss pot? Whatever.
Oh, very clever.
What do you think the chute in your...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ew. Never mind. Just let me croak in here.
That's
Sadwick.
what we had planned. Yes.
I want to complain to the
I
cook.
guess we have to exhaust all the
You are
dialogue options.
hardly in a position to do that. Besides, the cook is missing at the moment.
He's missing?
He has displeased the boss. Yes. So he went into hiding.
Oh.
I was supposed to, but a certain prisoner won't stop making a fuss.
Maybe we find the cook. Maybe he's an ally.
You might as well go looking for the cook. I won't make any more of a fuss.
You will keep quiet. Yes.
Finally.
Cross my heart.
Don't you dare make the slightest sound while I'm away.
Quiet as a clown.
Sound.
Okay, stop making fun of his speech impediment. Alright, now we picked the lock.
I could try to loosen the key from the keyhole with this, but it would just fall down on the other side and I'd never see it again.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, those of you who have never seen a lock like this, depending on how old you are. It's a keyhole on both sides, and you lock it from the outside, but for convenience sake, you leave the key in. And one of the ways to break out of a room like that, theoretically, is you put down like a piece of paper or something to catch it. In this case, we have a sticky tray, and then you push the key out, it falls onto the tray, and then you pull it in. I have never done this in real life. I've only done this in video games, but I have seen locks like this.
I should be able to
although I
push
haven't
the
seen one
key
in a
out of a
while.
keyhole with this. If my stubby fingers don't thwart my plans again.
Old man Joker has seen a lock like this.
Hey! I made it! I should savor this triumph as long as I can. I bet I'll get caught again soon.
Okay, well, savor it and pick up the key. Okay, before we leave the room, spacebar. I think we're supposed to look for the chef for some kind of ally, possibly. Take the key.
I can't open the door like this. The key is glued to the tray.
Oh.
It really would be an auspicious occasion if something ever worked on the first attempt.
That's actually pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. Pry it off with the spoon.
I should be able to free the key with this. Yuck. Now my hands are all sticky.
Yeah.
No thanks. I already have enough.
Dry your hands off on the hay. That's what I was trying to do. All right, we got the key. Always one more
The
step.
guy doesn't seem to be anywhere near at the moment. All right. It can't get any worse, can it? Although, I've had that same thought before.
Humble Bay Roasters coffee. Mocha Java. We've got a drawbridge. Ooh, the perspective is weird. I don't hate it, but it's definitely weird. Grindstone, barrel. We need to sharpen something on the grindstone. But we don't want to get caught. Drawbridge. The drawbridge is probably going to be the last thing we do because it's going to be loud. Do we sharpen the needle on the grindstone?
No, that doesn't need grinding.
I didn't think so. Let's look through the barrel.
Empty.
Really? Okay, that's surprising. Okay. Anything else? I'm hesitant to go in a door because I'm worried the guard is going to be there. No guard.
Oh my. This table is sticky. It must
Great.
have been years since anybody cleaned up.
Take the plate. Take the chopsticks. Oh, look at all these items we're getting. And did they watch The Karate Kid?
Can you believe it? I did it! Wow! I'm more dexterous than I thought.
That's a Karate Kid reference. It has to be. That has to be a Karate Kid reference. And the original Karate Kid, where Daniel is training under Mr. Miyagi, he gives him chopsticks and he says, now catch a fly. The purpose of the exercise is like understanding how, I don't know, the futility of things, maybe, like letting go of your inability to do things because it's like supposed to be impossible. And then he captures one, and Mr. Miyagi never had, and it's supposed to be like, oh, Daniel's special, or like whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in a while, but anyways, I'm fairly certain this game is referencing that. Just for the record, I have tried to catch a chopstick with a fly. Fly with the chopstick. I was not able to do it. Take the mushrooms.
Typical. I'm even too weak to pick mushrooms.
What?
It's too dull to scrape the mushrooms off.
Are we kidding with the I can't get the mushrooms?
What should I do? Wait for them to fall off through boredom?
Okay, I guess I'm not getting the mushrooms until I sharpen something on the grindstone.
I'd rather cook with fresh ingredients.
Is it going to say all of that for all of these?
I'd rather cook with fresh ingredients, or at least with ingredients that won't fight back.
So we've got a gong. We're definitely not going to hit the gong. Can we talk to you?
And who might you be, little fellow? Kerba? You're quite a funny little guy, aren't you? You hungry? Kruba doesn't seem to be particularly interested.
Are we going to have to put fly in the soup? Games are all about, like, idioms being ship rib. Nice. Okay, before we hit spacebar, we're doing our best to pixel hunt. All right, spacebar. Hey, did we get everything? Did we actually get everything in this room? That might be a first before hitting spacebar. Oh wait, shut the door. Okay, I cannot shut the door. This was a problem in chapter 1 that caused us probably a 40-minute delay. I don't know where the guard is, but we need something... Wait, where am I? I don't know where my character is now. Oh, I'm up here. Hello. Okay. That was confusing. Oh boy. Okay. Oh no. Okay, we are definitely gonna get lost. Okay, these both go to the same place? Sorry, are these two different rooms? These are three different rooms. What's this one go to? Okay, well, that's the chef. This level has gotten very confusing all of a sudden. I thought we were just trying to get out of here, but it looks like this is where most of the puzzles are going to be. Take the club. Do we sharpen the club? Hunting trophies. I don't think we do anything with the hunting trophy. Look at it.
I guess that'll be my lot as well.
Gross. Alright, let's talk to the chef.
Hello? Is somebody in there?
No?
Well, alright then.
I don't know, hit it with the club.
Hey! Stop that!
Huh?
Hit it with the rib?
Eating and fighting. The Astia don't seem to do much else.
Okay. Wooden hammer. Take the hammer. Too big.
Phew. I can't even push it over.
How are you supposed to see that? You have to just, like... Really? I can take a bow? This is the most weapon... This is, like, the most weapons I've ever had. Oh.
The Astia are obviously preparing for an attack.
Can the chopstick be an arrow?
Eating and fighting.
No. I thought that was pretty good. Did I just touch it, or did I loot it? I touched it. Okay. How do we convince this guy to come out? Right?
Hello? Is somebody in there?
No?
Well, alright then.
How do we... We put the fly in it and scare him
Pure
out?
waste of time. That
Yeah.
wouldn't even make a scratch.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, spacebar, spacebar. Wooden hammer. Wall, wall. We haven't done anything with the wall. We haven't done anything with this suit of armor. The fact that the wall is interactable means maybe something?
Something about this wall strikes me as odd, but there's
Okay.
nothing here. I must have been mistaken.
Alright, so we're looking for a secret lever. Shut the door, obviously. We learned this. If a door can shut, we shut it. There's always something behind it.
Oh, they're gone. I almost suffocated again, but never mind. Those morons will never find me. Never. I am so clever. Dooby dooby doo.
How do you know that
The
song?
cook is the cleverest fellow.
Okay.
Nobody finds the place where he hid. They're searching in every dark
Well, I'm gonna refill my
hollow.
coffee while he goes on this monologue.
They're searching in the darkest of... What? How? Oh, oh.
The old shut the door trick. Mmm. Ah. Just as good as the first cup. Just as good as the first cup. Okay, so now we know he's here. Is there anything behind the door? Okay, the door was just to trigger his dialogue. The door was not because there's anything behind it.
Hey, you! Hey, you in that suit of armor. Hello! I found you. Don't pretend now. I know you're in there.
But I'm not.
I can see you.
Maybe you suffer from hallucinations.
Maybe I do.
So, you're an hallucination that answers questions?
Let's see.
Aha. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Who are you?
I'm nobody. Just a figment of your
We'll probably just go through all the
imagination.
options.
Why would you hide then?
I'm not hiding. I'm not here at all.
Oh, in that case, I can go and tell everyone your hiding place.
What? No.
What are you doing in there?
In here? There's nobody in here. Just go away.
So I threatened to give him up so he helps
Why
me?
shouldn't I give you
Sounds
away?
like a
Because you're an
protagonist.
honest person and not a betraying Asgill.
If you're not in there, the hiding spot would be unoccupied, wouldn't it?
Yes, but
So I could go and tell everyone. No damage done.
what? Who do you want to tell?
Well, who do you think?
The logic is solid. If you're not in there, then telling them to look in there won't rat you out. That's solid logic.
I'll tell it to your boss.
That doesn't scare me. You don't even know his name.
I do know his name. Oh, uh-oh. This is this one, right?
His name is La Cour.
Oh yeah? So, what are you gonna tell him?
I know where the cook is, right?
I'll tell him I know where the cook is.
All right, go ahead. I know that you're just bluffing.
Is he not the cook? Huh. I thought that was like puzzle dialogue, and I thought I got
Why
it right.
shouldn't I give you away?
Because you're an honest person.
If you're not,
Yes.
so I
Skip,
can.
skip,
Well,
skip.
You don't.
Skip.
His name.
Oh, so.
He is the cook. He is the cook. I'm so confused. I thought this was the right answer. He's not Bobby. He's not the king.
I'll tell him.
No, don't do that. Please, I'm begging you. Luco will kill me.
What? Didn't I click that already?
Okay, once again.
Maybe I clicked the wrong
Why are
button.
you hiding from Luco?
Well, why do you think I messed up his favorite dish? Like the last 3 cooks. But I don't want to end up like them. Please don't give me away.
Ah. All right.
What is his
So I
favorite
make the dish.
Mildew soup.
Yuck, Grandpa used to make that too.
Hey, it's a traditional Asgill dish. A real delicacy.
Sounds amazing.
Mind you, the mildew soup was way better than his wart stew.
It's not easy making a good mildew soup, you know. The recipe is an ancient secret. Only the very best cooks can make it right.
Do we need
But
to go
you
back
know
to
the
Grandpa?
recipe.
Basically, yes, but not really that well. It never comes out right when I make it. And now Luco wants to turn me inside out. Oh dear, oh
That
dear.
checks out. Ah, yeah.
Can you
Let's get that
tell
recipe.
me the
We're gonna make him
recipe?
some soup.
Never. It's a secret.
Really?
Hello, Luco.
I'm not scared.
Really?
You're bluffing.
Really? He's not scared?
If you don't tell me, I'll snitch on you.
You won't do that?
Oh yeah? Why not?
You're not a wicked person. Not a betraying Asgill. You're a hero. Heroes just don't do things like that.
You don't know anything about me. I'm here to destroy the world.
Oh, please.
No, it's ancient Asgill knowledge. I would dishonor me. And my whole family.
So what? Aren't you expelled already? An outcast. Forever on the run.
The answer is no.
Yeah, this guy's annoying.
I know.
I think we
where
just
the
have to keep doing this till it escalates.
is.
Don't strain yourself. I'm not impressed. Just quit it, okay?
Up here in the armory.
Okay. You win. I'll tell you the recipe. But quit screaming, will you?
Now I'm curious.
Well, you need something from the air, something out of the ground, something from the water, and something from yourself.
What?
Why don't you listen? Something from the air, something out of the ground, something from the water, and something from yourself.
Just a moment. That's not a recipe. That's
Air.
a line for memorizing 3 of the 4 elements at best.
I don't know anything else.
Ground.
Just leave me alone.
Air, ground, water, self. Earth, wind, fire. I am Captain Planet. All
See
right.
you later.
Please, stay away from me. And don't forget,
Do you
you've never seen
remember?
me. Okay.
The 21st night of September. That's Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay, spacebar. So there's obviously like a hidden wall here, but talking to him didn't change that. I think we're done with this room. I think we're done. Here, let me club the wall.
No. If there's a hidden mechanism here, that's not how it's triggered.
Okay, we are acknowledging there is a hidden mechanism. Looks like it's right there, but like, right? Can you see that? You see that? But it's not letting us do anything with it. Could be related to this wooden hammer. Okay, let's get exploring the rest of this like crazy wacky maze. Okay, where are we? We're up here. Okay, so at least this is a dead end. So this area is done. That's the far left door. This door brings us back down there where we just were, so we'll go back down there and we'll probably sharpen the knife. It's a dull knife, so we'll sharpen the knife, which means we can cut out the mushroom. Okay, we know how to get the mushroom. So now we do this door. Wait, let me go back. Sorry. These two doors take us to the same place. These two doors take us to the same place. So that's just... That's a little bit of an illusion. Oh, we can't cross here because the water is actually on the platform. Oh, okay. So we actually don't actually have anywhere else to go. That's good. I like that. I like when it contains you, forces you to solve the puzzles that are there.
There's neither a handle nor a keyhole on this door. How could anyone ever get in there?
Excuse me.
There's neither a handle nor a... How could...
Okay. Well, we're really limited in where we could go. Let's sharpen the knife.
Yeah, that needs sharpening very badly.
Yeah.
Ouch! Sparks in the eye! Sparks in the eye! Shoot!
Sadwick, why did you sharpen towards you? Sharpen away. Sharpen away, Sadwick. Can I sharpen the rib?
No, that doesn't need grinding.
Okay, all I know is the mushroom. Okay, spacebar. We didn't spacebar this room before, did we either? We could hit the gong. We don't want to do that. That seems like a horrible idea. I think we're going to make the soup. Nothing with the furry animal yet. Spacebar. Oh yeah, we already spacebar this room. Just to be 100% certain, there's no way to shut this door. No. Okay. Interesting. Kitchen sign.
Its only purpose is to spoil people's appetites.
So what haven't we done here then? Because this looks like a way to turn. Oh, this is a whole new area. Okay. Oh, cool, a frog. Oh, we're gonna have to kill the frog, aren't we? No, not ick. We like the frog. Lever.
It's much too high to reach, like the goal as I've set myself.
Oh, jeez. He's just really one of the more difficult people to interact with. So we got a valve and dials. Let's turn the valve.
I'd really like to, but it's locked.
Okay. We have anything that could unlock it? Not yet.
I'd love to, but I can't reach it. I can't use it without ammunition.
I feel like the chopstick is a perfect
Eating
ammunition.
and fighting. The Astia don't seem to do much
Right?
else.
I mean, not really, but, you know, in an adventure game. Okay, spacebar. No. Actually, we didn't miss anything. Well, other than the wooden beam.
Is that beam supposed to stick out like that? This whole construction seems a little ramshackle.
Did we miss anything in the starting area? No, no. Alright, let's try the
Let's
drawbridge.
see. Small clown, drawn up bridge. Nope. I can't reach it.
Ugh, there's always something with him. What if I cut off the kitchen sign and then I have a plank?
Its only purpose is to spoil
No?
people.
Okay, well, whatever. You know what? Your ideas didn't make sense either, Sadwick. All right, we're doing spacebar. So door, kitchen sign, barrel, rhinestone, drawbridge. Oh, wait, can I cut the rope of the drawbridge? That might be it. There we go.
Finally, the road to the lion's den is open again.
Perfect. That's exactly where I want to go. Okay, is there anything else I haven't explored here? I don't think so. Here, let's just see if I can open the barrel.
I'd better keep that thing.
Great. Okay. Spacebar? No? Okay, let's go. Oh! This is where we came in. Let's look in the window and see if anybody's in there before we walk in. Oh, we get a rope back. Also, by the way.
You'll soon get over your singing, little birdie. I've heard the cook makes an excellent caterpillar soup. Relax.
There he is.
It
He's up
isn't
there.
your turn yet today, and you'll keep me company for the time
I skipped the
being.
dialogue
The
on
smell of
accident.
fear helps me concentrate on my strategic planning.
He seems like a nice guy. There's Spot. So we need to get Spot back. But not... How do we get out of here? Okay, use the knife on the knot because we're too weak to untie it. And then we take the rope and beat him over the head. Because how dare he? I'm glad that was actually the solution. I'm glad I could get the rope back. I wasn't sure. Coin? Okay. I don't know where the coin came from. Can we do anything with the skull? I don't know. Do you want to try doing? Yeah, all right. We'll try. I don't think this is anything, but having played the first 2 chapters, you find that you have to go back to an area you went to before and do something ridiculous, so I'm kind of doing more ridiculous
I
things.
prefer to let him rest in peace. If I were dead, I wouldn't want...
So far, all these ridiculous things has actually helped me. Okay. I think what we need to do is get Spot. I think what we need to do is get Spot. So let's see if... Where's the rope? Got a coin. Where's the rope? Did we not get the rope? Am I just not seeing the rope? Oh, we didn't pick up the rope. Thought I picked up the rope. Let's do a quick little walk to the bottom. The quickest of walks. And then we go rope with the bow.
I think I could make something out of this.
Of course I can. Oh, but it didn't?
I don't need to tie that together.
Huh. I really thought we were gonna make like a...
I think I could make something out
know.
of this.
Like a rope.
I don't need to tie that together.
What do you call that? You know, like a rope arrow, but like it doesn't really make sense like in real life, but
I don't need to tie
we
that
do
together.
this in movies and video games. Like as if the arrow goes in deep enough to support your weight. Okay, we will try one more time to see if we can do anything with Spot here. I was like 90% certain that rope was gonna go onto the bow. But I guess I still need an arrow. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's see if somehow this is the answer.
No, the Askew boss would notice me.
Okay, so we need... Okay, here prediction time. Prediction time. We need to make his soup, and then ring the dinner bell, and he goes over, and the soup is so good that he's distracted, and then we get Spot, and we get out of here. And that might actually be the whole chapter. This might be where we're at the whole time. Okay, spacebar to make sure we don't miss anything like, you know, the coin. What else is here? So I didn't try to grind the chopsticks. That might be how we make an arrow. Seems kind of silly, but I don't know.
No, that doesn't need grinding.
Okay. Nothing in here. There's the furry animal. So I'm gonna... This is not the kind of game where it just, like, lets you fail. But we're gonna save, and I just want to hit this gong, and it's probably gonna tell us you can't... Like, I don't want to do that. Oh.
What kind of noise is that out there? Just wait. If I miss the gong for mealtime, heads will roll.
Is that... Is he moving now, or? Or no, I have to hit it like with the wooden mallet or something. Yeah, he's still in there. Okay. Bucket. We haven't done anything with this bucket.
I can't reach it.
Okay, well, that's... We're just testing stuff. Oh, well...
You hungry? Kruba doesn't seem to be particularly interested.
He's got a name?
Ah!
What? Okay. That's not what I was expecting. I was going to... Huh.
No animals were mistreated during the course of this game. Except Spot, that is.
Ah, finally.
I have no
The
idea why
mealtime gong.
that was
Gorny
the
seems to have
solution,
found a
but...
new cook already. I hope for his sake that he prepares a better mildew soup. I'm beginning to run out of staff.
So, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get caught?
What's this? The meal isn't on the table yet? If I catch the one who's responsible for this, he'll be sorry. The gong will be struck with his thigh bone in future.
Okay, so I need the meal on the table. Okay, well, I mean, we're just testing stuff. I didn't think that's how I would make the gong, though, so that's... Well, that's an adventure game. Alright, let's keep going. I think we've exhausted almost everything. So I think this is probably done. So we need Rib? We need to make this bow and arrow.
The animal has already been slain. If it was an animal, that is. Ew.
Okay, I think if we... Okay. Okay, this makes video game sense. We sharpen the rib, tie the rope to it, and then we can shoot it with the bow, but it's not
I
letting us
don't
do
need to
that.
tie that together.
It's not letting us do that.
I don't need to tie that together. The Askia seem to spend most of their money. After we get out of here, I'll buy some prop.
I think the chopsticks to me made the most sense. Do we whittle
One
them?
probably has to hunt his own food around.
Do we whittle
The
them?
animal has already been. If it was an animal. Ew.
The fly goes in the soup. We know this. We know this eventually. Okay, hear me out. This is my logic. We shoot this wooden beam with whatever we make out of the rope and bow, which they can go together because, listen,
I think I could make something out of this.
in chapter 1, the I think I can make something out of this was like 4 objects that you put together and you created a monster and you scared your brother. Like, it didn't make sense, but they tell you that they go together. So these two go together. We know that. That's a fact. So then we need essentially an arrow to shoot at the wooden beam and swing across. Oh, wait a second. Is the frog the thing from the water? We're like for the soup? So something from the air, something from the ground, that's a mushroom. Something from the water, the frog, and something from ourself, we'll have to figure that out. But air, ground, water, self. So, I don't know self. Air is probably one of those bird things. Alright, this is our current task. Make an arrow and get across. Using the rope and the arrow, or the rope and the bow, we know this. That's a fact, so now we need an arrow. I have not tried the spoon.
Eating and fighting.
That actually, as soon as I saw that needle, I was like, haha, I have the solution. I do not have the solution.
I don't need to tie that to.
Wow. Man, I've been making such good progress today, too. I feel like it's getting a good night's sleep and drinking plenty of coffee. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, my shoulder. Ooh. Okay, spacebar. Let's look at these
The
dials.
pressure level is way down.
Okay.
No, that's just a display.
This is locked. Do we have... Well, okay, we don't have a... We do have a key? Don't we have our key? Oh, the key is in the door. Do we need to get the key back from the door of our cell? No. No. There's no way to get the key back. Okay, well. Boy, I was really excited there. And we can't make this an arrow. Oh.
No, that doesn't need grinding.
Okay. Well. I really thought that was it. The things that make the most sense are the rib,
No, that doesn't need grinding.
the knife, which
Askia
did we do
are
this?
obviously preparing.
Did we already do this? Let's try this.
I don't need to tie that together.
We do need to tie it together though, Sadwick. We do need to tie it together. Coin.
Let's see if I can give this little gem a final polish without losing my fingertips, that is.
Great, we're polishing the
Oh,
coin, so we
dear.
need to buy
I
something.
seem to have overdone it a bit. The coin is sharp like an arrow now.
Oh, that was painful game. Alright, We made an arrow.
I don't need to tie that together. My handiwork resembles an arrow, in a way.
Okay. All right.
I think I could make something out of this. There. I think I could make something out of this.
Okay. All right. All right. We made an arrow. We knew we needed to make an arrow. Is that it?
One probably has to hunt his own food.
Great. All right, we're doing great. We're killing it. We're killing it. Oh, jeez. Okay. Swinger crossed.
Well, here we go.
It seems like a really bad idea. All right, and then we club the frog. No, we can't. We can't club the frog because we've already used the club. We stab the frog. I don't want to hurt the frog, but I get it. We're making a soup, and this is a video game, and we're a monster because this is a video game. That's just how it works. Oh, fly. We trap him with a fly.
Hey, stay here. Ick, no, I get my pockets all sticky.
Man, I thought that was a good idea. You put the fly on the sticky tray, and then he tries to get the fly, and he sticks to it. Sometimes I think I'm really clever, and then the game's like, no, that's a dumb idea. Okay. Okay. It's probably not a timing puzzle.
Hey, stay here. It's depressing. I'm simply too slow to catch a toad.
That's not depressing. That's his, like, whole thing.
I'm simply too slow to...
He needs to jump away. Talk to him?
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
That's just
How do
weird,
you attract
Sadwick.
toads?
That's just weird. Actually, I do know how to attract toads. I have quite the little toad call I developed as a kid. Because I loved amphibians and newts and all kinds of salamanders and stuff. And I'd go... It actually works pretty well. It sounds crazy, but... It really does actually work. All right. We're just gonna inventory item.
Hey, stay here. I'll never catch that toad this way.
It doesn't need to make sense.
The trap is set.
Now we put the fly on.
I don't think I need more bait. The toad will come on his own.
Okay, well, I really thought the fly was a good idea. But that's right, the fly is used for the soup.
He presents himself on the proverbial silver platter.
Easy. We did it. Nice. I would like the rope back, please. Can I take the rope?
No, I like it where it is.
Oh, I've lost the rope. Do I still have the bow? I don't have the bow? I just shot it all? There's no way to get it back.
It's much too high to reach, like the goal as I've set myself.
Okay. Huh. Huh. Well, I've lost a bunch of inventory items, so I'm on one page now, which in a way is good.
No, all that's missing, nothing else.
Do I actually have enough to make the soup? Okay. Oh, the fly! The fly is the thing from the air. The fly does go in the soup, but not for the reason I thought. I thought I was going to ruin the soup with the fly, which doesn't really make sense because the Asgil eat all kinds of stuff. That's it's called mildew soup. But okay, the fly is the air, the mushroom is the ground, the frog is the water, but I don't know what to put in myself. But yeah, let's make the soup. I think we have everything for the soup. I actually thought this was going to be a much longer part of this chapter. But yeah, we're doing great here. Okay.
Something out of the ground.
Nailed it. Check. Our character even tells us we got that right.
Something from the air. Something from the water.
Something from ourself that would be in our inventory? See, that's the part that's getting me. Do we just like do we cut ourselves? Do we bleed?
I don't have to taste it. I'm cooking according to the recipe.
So we got air, ground, water, self. I mean, it's got to be one of these items, right? It's not the chopsticks? Hey?
Just a moment. Something from the water, something out of the ground, something from the air, and something from myself. No, this isn't part of the recipe.
Well, that's not it. Maybe we actually don't, maybe we don't have something from ourself. Something from ourself that would be in the inventory. Nothing. Oh, dip your hand in, man.
I don't have to taste it. I'm cooking according to the recipe.
Oh, come on. I am, like, at a loss here. Something for myself. The only thing I can think is bodily fluids, like if I bleed or spit into it, but I don't have that in my inventory, and I have no way to interact with myself, so I can't, like, prick a finger or something. Maybe with the... Maybe if I do this,
I don't have to taste it. I'm cooking according to the...
No. Okay. See if he gives us
Hey,
any hint.
Down here is where it's...
Oh, it's...
What was the recipe?
Can't you remember? You need something from something, and something from yourself.
Oh, that's all it says.
See you later.
Please, and don't forget you've never seen me.
Well, I was kind of hoping for a better hint. I like you can double click and enter something. Ah. Did I mention backseating welcome? Backseating welcome. No spoilers, backseating welcome. We're going to finish off our coffee. My new coffee pot only makes 40 ounces of coffee, or about, what's that, 1.3 liters for my European friends, which is, let's say, 60%, if we're just doing a bunch of different maths together here, 60% of how much I used to drink every day. So I am actually drinking less coffee. It's nice. Oh, if I look at it, maybe? Get a hint?
Mildew soup. Well, I'm not really convinced.
Something from myself. It didn't let me do
I'd
any of
rather
these
cook with
before.
fresh ingredients.
Yeah, let's just Something from myself.
I'd rather cook with fresh ingredients,
No,
or
I'm
at
not-
least with ingredients that won't fight back.
I was kind of like hoping something would like injure me and then I could like
I'd
a drop
rather
of
cook
blood
with
in there.
fresh ingredients, or at least with ingredients that won't fight back.
No. Okay, alright, this is the only one I haven't done.
I'd rather cook with fresh
Alright,
ingredients.
well, I had to try it. Spacebar. Oh, fireplace. Okay.
Ouch! Oh, damn, this is going to blister. Why do I have to be so clumsy?
Do I need to set the hay on fire?
The fire's very weak. I'd better put some more tinder on it.
Oh! Hey! I needed to do that. I don't know why, but I did. Cool.
No, it's too useful to burn.
Alright, let me go get some more hay.
No thanks, I already have enough.
I don't have enough. I don't have any Sadwick. Well, I'm guessing that's what we needed the hay for. It's nice when you solve a problem in a puzzle that you didn't even know you had. I don't know how to put myself into it. Ah. All right, now that
I
it's
don't
hotter,
have to taste it. I'm cooking according to the recipe.
maybe now that it's hotter, I'll get different options.
One probably has to hunt his own food around. I don't have to. I'm cooking. I don't have to. I'm cooking.
Man, see, if I had Spot here, I would click on Spot, and I would do every option of Spot. You do the 5 dots, you do the fire spot, you do the normal spot, you do the water spot. Ooh, I am stuck.
And now to add something from my chef.
Oh, okay.
There. That should do the trick. Nothing's
right.
happening. But
Sadwick does
why?
spit on stuff. I actually should have
I'm
known that.
so stupid. It isn't boiling properly. The fire is much too weak. I should get some more heat under the cauldron.
I already did that. Okay, so I forgot that. When you click on objects with your
I
mouth,
need some kind of a
sometimes
beater.
it spits on it. Sometimes you talk to it. So I guess I could have remembered
Here we
that.
go again. There. That should do the trick. Nothing's happening. But what? It isn't boiling. I should get...
Alright, well, I guess I burn things now.
No, it's still useful.
I already tried to grab more hay and it wouldn't let me.
No, it's
Do I blow on it?
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It worked.
That's
I can
actually
cook.
does work
It
in
actually
real life.
paid off that I never looked over Grandpa's shoulder.
It actually does work in real life. Great. Grab a spoon.
I don't have to taste. I'm cooking.
Is it done? I mean, put it on the plate. Okay.
Village, the soup is ready.
What was that voice? Was that Grandpa? Alright, well, we solved it. We solved it in the weirdest way possible. They actually did foreshadow that. I've spit on several things.
Finally, the mealtime gong. Gorny seems to have found a new cook already. I hope for him I'm beginning. Nothing smells
Can I
better
sneak
than
past him?
correctly cooked mildew soup. Perhaps I've ordered the execution of the cook prematurely.
Oh, did I save him? Great. He's distracted. All right, well, some of that puzzle made a lot of sense. Some of it was super confusing. Let's get Spot. Oh. No. Oh, no. Oh, the game crashed. Oh, no. Oh, no. It just crashed. I have no idea if it autosaves. That's the first crash. Is it the first crash? I think it actually crashed when I was starting it up for the first time, but... Okay, great. It's got a good autosave system. I think I looked at the window and then I went to grab the door and I think I messed it up.
No, it's firmly locked.
Okay, alright, it's fine. We're gonna get Spot free from the window, which I thought was the plan anyways. And I was like, I should probably check the door. You know, for a crash, that was one of the fastest recoveries from a crash I've ever had on stream. So that was nice. Yay, we can talk to Spot.
Spot, I'm getting you out of there. I still don't know how, but don't worry. I'll come up with something eventually.
Turn into the big Spot and explode your way out.
Hey, Spot. I didn't think so.
Okay, turn into Fire Spot and burn yourself out. Easy. Now, go through the hole. Oh, Spot. Spot, go through the hole.
Spot's much too big.
Okay, tiny Spot, go through the
Come on,
tiny
get
hole.
out of there immediately.
There we go.
Spot.
That was actually pretty easy compared to these other puzzles. Yay! This doesn't help us get to the castle, but...
I think Spot did that very well. I'm
One step
very
closer.
proud of him. Come on, Spot. I want to get out of here.
Oh, are we done with this whole area? We can't be done, because there's all those, like, waterfalls blocking our path and all kinds of stuff. We can't be done. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do just a repeat of what we did. Okay, let's check the door.
No, it's firmly locked.
So the thing is, we have Spot back, right? So we'll be able to do all kinds of puzzles we couldn't do before. Take this master key.
Got it. Now let's get out of here. Fast.
Okay, now we are caught up to where we were at before the sound was off. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. It feels a little odd, though, that we're already leaving this area.
Hey, I don't see a keyhole.
Oh, never
That
mind.
means the only escape is forward.
Okay. The only escape is forward. We gotta do something with the valves and stuff. Oh, well, yeah, we have the key now. Okay, great. Perfect. Okay. So now that we have changed the water flow, does that mean anything up here changes? No. Shoot. Is there anything over here? We're pressing spacebar. We're pressing spacebar. Okay, nothing over here. So this means we need to do something. Do you have an SOT? What's an SOT? I don't know what an SOT is. We'll go here. Sea of Thieves. Oh, I do have Sea of Thieves. Yes, yeah, Evo was playing that earlier. Sea of Thieves is great. I've played it. I'm not great at it, but it's a lot of fun. Did they just do a big update? Is that why there's a lot of buzz around it again? So, I don't know what we have the key for in here. Is there any way to get through this wall?
No, there's nothing here. I could have sworn, though. No, I could have sworn, though. No, I could have...
No, okay. Anything else in here? Suit of armor, wall, suit of armor, wooden hammer. We can't take the wooden hammer. They seem to do an update every month or so. Okay. Hunting trophy, suit of armor. Oh! Wait, we can talk to him now because we made the soup.
Down.
Oh, it's just...
Oh, no, I can't tell him that the boss is happy with him again? We have to turn all the valves and change the flow of water, but I can't. There's only the one valve, and I already did it. Do we turn it again?
That's not necessary. It's already turned up to max.
This is a lever. Okay, so we need something to reach that. I don't know what to do. Man, I just, you know, from one stuck thing to another stuck thing. Spacebar. Let's just double check there's no new items. Gong. We could wake him up maybe with the gong. I don't know how that helps us. Barrel. Grindstone. Shoot? Can we unlock the shoot?
I'd better
That doesn't
keep
make
that
any
thing.
sense. That doesn't make any sense at all.
No thanks.
Grab more
I
hay.
already have enough.
I am just at a total loss. Spacebar? Spacebar. Skull? Do we do something with the skull of the horn? I feel like we've already done everything with that.
No,
Oh.
it's firmly locked.
Well, we have the key, so we can get back in here.
There.
I don't know why we'd want to get back in here, but we can get back in here. Plan of action. Can we take the plan of action
I
now?
can't stop the Asker from carrying out their plan.
Stone disc, candlestick, candlestick. All right. Can we take a candlestick?
No, they're only here to scare me.
Man.
But doing a great job, I might add.
Any stone? Do we do anything with the stone disc? Okay. Spot?
Hey, Spot, do you have any idea? I didn't think so.
No, we actually already tried that. Spot. What do we do with the bucket?
I can't reach it.
Kitchen. Like, so we can do the gong and wake him up, but I don't know how that helps us. You know what I mean? Have I gone everywhere in here? Have you got any games on your wish list you're going to get during the winter sale? I've got a lot of games on my wish list. I actually just played demo days last week, where I played a bunch of demos a game. So the chance of Centaur, if that goes on sale, I definitely want that. Oh, No, I've been up here. This is the suit of armor. There's got to be some way to activate the wall in here. And it's probably has to... You know what? I haven't even tried to grab these. It's going to tell me I can't get it.
I can't reach it, which isn't a bad thing at all.
The game Lake that I played before, they just released a DLC. I'm definitely going to play that. But if that goes on sale, that'd be great. It's $10. And, you know, that's like not an unreasonable price. But it's not, you know, it's a DLC. So it's not going to be very long. Have I gone in all of these? Right? Yeah, there's nowhere I can go here, right? Those two doors go to the same place. Okay. Can I do anything? Oh, now that I have this key, can I go in here?
I don't see how I could open a door with that. Obviously, somebody wants to annoy me.
Okay, I don't see how I could open a door with the key. Don't be silly, dummy.
Do you
What?
have any idea how to get in there? I didn't think so.
Oh man, this is like weirdly difficult. Alright. There's no way this is it, but like every chapter we give Spot a new ability.
Grandpa says, Spot, but I think he's... And that's...
Maybe we try to give Spot a new ability.
Spot will have time to relax later on. First, he's got to make himself useful.
Hey, what if we burn it?
Let's go, Spot. Show your stuff. Wait a second. I'll close the door. I don't want all of Asgilia to see the smoke.
I also don't want to die of smoke inhalation. Hey!
Forget about Asgilia. Before I die of smoke poisoning.
That's what I just said.
I'd
And we
really
found a
like
valve.
to, but it's locked.
This is why we need Spot to randomly interact with objects that we've already interacted with. Okay. That's the only thing left to do here other than the gong. Okay, the dial is at halfway. But did that change the water? Now, see, the water's still blocking our path. That's the real problem, is the water's blocking our path. The only other object we can interact with is the grindstone, the wall, the suit of armors, the gong. Okay, what if we use Spot on this guy?
Ouch! Hey! Stop that!
He's tough enough.
Ouch! Hey!
He's tough enough.
Like, do we need to get him out of here?
Hey!
Huh?
Let's burn him out.
Hey! Stop!
Huh?
How do we get this wooden hammer?
Phew. I can't even push it over.
Okay. I'm gonna use the gong where the guy is sleeping. It just seems like a really bad idea. But we're like out of objects to interact with. I don't know. We'll save it. Again, I don't know why I keep saving because this game doesn't like lock us out, but just in case.
What am I, crazy? The Asgilia boss would catch me flat-footed.
Oh, what if I use the gong on the stone discs? It had indicated earlier that I need something heavy to hit it with. Nice. What changed?
No, from this side of the door, only the gong mechanism can open it up.
This side of the door, only the gong mechanism can open. What?
No, from this...
What? Oh, it's like an elevator? Oh, I'm moving this room. Oh, and each gong goes to a different place. Yeah, I haven't been here. Okay, okay.
Oh, that's where I am. I'll leave the door ajar, so I won't have to walk all the way around again.
Right. Okay, but is there actually anything up here? Hey, there we go. Look at all the stuff we can click. Okay, there's actually not a lot of stuff we can click on, but there is a valve. Nice. Wait, so this room turns too? So this room has a stone disc.
Empty.
So stone disc turns rooms. Shh. Always close doors. This game is ridiculous. There's always something behind a door.
I can't reach it, which isn't a bad thing at all.
I don't know why, but I mean, let's see what happens. We've created quite the puzzle. So I thought we were going to have to stop the water, but I think what we're doing is actually going around, like moving things. Did that not change this room at all? Well, now I'm really confused. What about this door? Where does this door go? This door goes over here. Is there anything to do here? We got 3 valves. We need 1 more valve based on the valve level. All right, let's hit this again and see what happens. I don't know. Am I not moving this room? I'm moving some other room? I think I'm moving some other room because this room didn't do anything. Yeah, so it's just not even there now. Okay. And that guy's still sleeping. Let's check the valves. It should be... Huh, I thought it'd be 1 higher. Didn't we... Did I not actually activate the valve? Did I just unlock the valve? Oh, I didn't activate the valve, I just unlocked it. Okay, well, let's try this way, since the other way didn't do anything. It doesn't even shut this door. Isn't that weird? It sounds like a door opening. Is it this door? No. Okay, there's two doors up here.
It's locked.
It's locked?
It's locked. It's locked.
I have the key. That's so weird.
That's not right.
Okay, I think it's locked because I've turned. This doesn't move this room. I think this moves the other room. So I did 2 to the right. This is 2 to the left. Oh, jeez. This is a little confusing. Hey, that was right. Did anything in here change? No. So how do you know, like, where you're at? I guess the window changes? Am I winning? I'm doing okay. It's an adventure game, and I was like blazing through the puzzles a few minutes ago, and now I'm just kind of feeling like I really don't know what I don't know what I'm doing right now. I guess I'm trying to like activate the valves and get out of here. This actually might only go 2 places also, which is okay. Where's the door? Okay, I think this only goes 2 places, which is fine, and I don't think I need to use it again because I actually can just loop back around now. Yeah, so I can just go back up here. So I feel like there's more in this room because like what do these stone discs do?
That's not necessary. It's already turned up to max.
I got the valve. I got the fork thing. Let's close the door. Game just froze. The game crashed again. That's the second time. That's super weird. Okay. I don't know exactly what to do about that. Yeah, the last time I reloaded it, it just like actually closed. This time it's just not responding, which is maybe worse because last time it just closed and then and then I hit go and it just was exactly where I just left off. All right, well, let's try that again. That's our second crash today, and I don't think it crashed before. Not exactly sure what's going on there. Continue? Alright, what's our inventory? Let's just make sure the valve is still turned. I think that's the only thing we've actually done.
That's not necessary. It's already turned up to...
Okay. Alright. Quick
It's
crash
locked.
recovery. It's locked. Oh, right. Sorry, that's the room that moves. Of course it's locked because... It's not that it's locked, it's blocked. Okay. I'm sort of getting confused about where to go. And when the camera moves like that, it makes it a little hard. What happens if I... Let's try this. What happens to the room if I just turn it once? Because I had to turn it 3 times before. Alright, let's see. Okay, so no door there and no window. Okay. Oh, nope. Here, nope, wrong one. It's funny, it does the slow motion down, but it goes instant up. I'm not sure why. I don't mind, because it helps orient me, but... Okay, turn it again. We're just gonna keep doing this. Unless I'm getting
It's
lost.
locked.
Okay, that's locked. We keep clicking on the wrong doors. It's confusing. So you keep thinking that maybe... Yeah, maybe this isn't the right thing. Because my thinking was that if I turned the room, then I could climb in through the window and maybe have, like, a different... Like, access to the candlesticks, access to the bucket, stuff like that. But it doesn't seem to be working. There's only one more turn. So we... I mean, I might as well do it just to do all of them, but it doesn't seem like this was the right direction. I also need to click on the correct doors. Ah! There we go. No door and window. This is what I was hoping for. Because that means that the room is oriented differently. Nice. I cannot reach the candlestick still, though. Can I grab the bucket?
I can't reach it.
Oh man, I did all this and I can't even reach it.
I can't reach it. I can't reach it. That could actually work.
Of course that... Alright, well, good enough. Oh man, this is a lot of clicking. Alright. Now we have the bucket. What do we need the bucket for? I don't know, to fill with water? That's the only thing I can think. But we don't have it yet. We gotta go here. Then we go here. Watch this. Then we go here. One more. Then we go here. Then we go here. Nope. Then we go here. I'm gonna get the bucket. What do we need the bucket for? I have no idea. Nice. Okay, anything else change while we're in here? No. Let's look at the bucket.
There's a hole in the bucket, dear Henry, dear Henry.
There's a hole in the bucket. Okay, now we go back to the valve. So in terms of places we have been and things we can interact with. We have the gong that'll wake the guy up, so it won't let us do that. We have the valves. We need one more valve and this will fill up. I don't know what happens when we do, but we're almost there.
The pressure level is at Mark 3.
We can rope across, but that doesn't do anything, right? Hit spacebar? No. Actually, can we grab this lever with the bucket?
I'd be able to attach the bucket to the chain if my arms were long enough. I'll have to find another way. There's a hole in the bucket.
Nice.
It's much too high to reach, like the goal as I've set myself.
I hung it up there. How is it too high to reach?
Even if I could throw it up there, the weight wouldn't be enough to engage the lever.
All right, Spot.
Spot is too heavy to throw that far.
I put the bucket up there. How is this a thing? And also, how is the fork? Oh, I used the fork to hang it up there. I didn't lose the fork.
Even if I could throw it up there, the weight wouldn't be enough to engage the lever.
Well, I kind of messed that up, maybe. Wait, no. Okay, there's 2 areas now we have access to that things are unresolved. The gong where the guy is sleeping and this room. Now that I have Spot, maybe I can get the secret passageway open.
Hey, Spot. Would you say there's something strange about this wall? Do you like plaid house slippers? You don't even listen to me, do you?
Okay, we know there's something up with this wall, and if I had to say it, it doesn't let me click on it, but this looks like the entrance. I don't know if you can see that. It's so dark. But this looks like where you would put a key or something, and the game is just not letting me. Is there anything over here? Wall, trophies. Can I reach the trophy now? Is that what I needed?
I can't reach it, which isn't a bad thing at all.
Okay, I'm just gonna use every item.
If there's a hidden mechanism here...
I'm gonna use every item. Oh, the gong, right?
No. If there's a hidden mechanism...
There's 3 walls that I can access.
If there's a hidden
Okay, chopsticks?
No. If there's a hidden mechanism here, that's not how it's triggered.
There's a hidden mechanism here. That's not how it's triggered. There is a hidden mechanism. We know this. All right, let me continue my plan. It's not a great plan, but at least it's not going to take that long, which is every inventory item on every wall.
If there's a hidden mechanism here... No, there's nothing here. I could have sworn, though.
What are you doing?
Something about this wall strikes me as odd, but
Right.
there's nothing here. I must have been mistaken.
Oh, fire spot? Because then I could see it better?
Hey, Spot. Would you say there's something strange about this wall? Do you like plaid house slippers? You don't even listen to me, do you?
Well, I really thought that was it. You know, sometimes I just really feel inspired, and then it's wrong. What if we get his help?
What do you got there? A burning caterpillar? You could make a great flaming pie from that.
I thought about that myself. The trouble is, he won't get done.
I don't know what to do, gang. There is a secret passage in here. We have every inventory item. We have clicked on everything in this room. There's some hidden lever somewhere.
The Astil are obviously preparing for an attack.
This looks like the spot, right? But it doesn't give us the ability to click on it. Wait a second. Oh, look at this. Can you see this? Do you see this? Look right here as I'm walking. Like the very first puzzle of this game with the skull. As you move, there's not a hidden passageway. There's just a passageway that is hidden. If that makes sense. It's open. This is open. Why can't I just walk in there? Why can't I just walk in there?
Just a second. There is a secret passage after all.
I can just walk in there. My character just didn't notice it. Now, for the record, if I were physically there in person, I would have seen that. But the game... That's so funny. You actually don't need to use anything on the wall at all. It's just open. It just has the same backdrop. That's silly. That is silly. Okay, well, we have all 4 valves open. I have no idea what purpose that serves. But we're going to find out really soon. As soon as I can remember how to get down there. This one. Hey, I'm starting to learn. Great. Okay.
It's much too high to reach, like the goal as I've set. Even if I could, the weight wouldn't be enough. Even if I could throw it up, the weight wouldn't.
I don't know what to do.
No need. I'm done here. That's not necessary. It's already turned up to max.
There we go. Big spot was too heavy, so little spots I can throw up. Okay. What's happening? Why didn't that activate it?
Even if I could throw it, the weight wouldn't be enough.
How is that not the solution? How is that not the solution? Okay. When in doubt, use spot.
What's that?
Change
An
forms.
elevator? Let's see. Rickety
Now I call
design,
Spot over to
no
me, okay.
rails to grab onto. Decayed boards, frayed drag rope goes up into dizzying heights, and is being driven by a complicated mechanism. Yep, this escape road has been made especially for me. Oh, I want to go back to my cell. I still can't believe I was able to
Hey!
get away from them. Corona.
All
How
right.
should I ever reach that place?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know if we actually need to go back down the elevator. Station agent. Birds! Hello, birds!
Shoo! That'd be a first if somebody actually did what I say.
What? I was just talking to him. Alright, let's talk to this dude.
Hey there.
Welcome to the show, Gracie.
Stop it, you scalawags. Not half a step further.
Can you help me?
That depends. With what?
I have to get to Corona really fast.
How's the
The
game?
Corona?
Not too bad. I don't feel like I've been
Forget it.
stuck for
the
very
train
long.
doesn't go there anymore.
A train? What train are you talking about?
I told you to forget it. The line has been discontinued. You'd better find another way.
And I'm getting used to the play style, so I'm kind of like clicking on objects that don't make any sense more often, and it seems to be going better. That's the way to play this game. That's really how you play every adventure game.
What other way is there?
All right,
to be honest, but I already did that.
skip. The dialogue in this game is not my favorite.
I've got Askill hot on my trail.
The Eskil can come if they want. I'm prepared for that.
You're through with life?
No, I've placed some traps.
Ooh.
I will destroy the world.
Well, that's what I want to. So what? I take my advice. Don't spread that around. People don't really appreciate that kind of thing.
That's funny.
I'm forced to talk to wound-up screwballs all the time.
Really? This week has been the first time, actually.
Okay.
Everything is so... The Askill want to attack the world, and it's all...
Oh boy. What kind of a wuss are you? If I were your world, I'd rather end myself. And that's a
I
fact.
were your world.
You can't help me. Nobody can.
I think so too. The way you're dressed. Is there anything else? You're blocking the view of my favorite tree.
There's
Okay.
a train?
Don't you ever told you. The locomotive still stands, but it hasn't moved in a long time.
Okay, we need to get the train moving.
May I take a look at the locomotive?
Well, that's rich. Do I look like a museum? I told you, there's no train. On the other hand, the idea isn't too bad. I wonder what I could charge for an entrance fee.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the idea of the railroad museum has something to it.
Yeah. But the entrance fee, would it in fact pay off? I'm not sure about it.
Do I still have a coin? I wouldn't pay more than 5 pieces of silver. I'm willing to spend a gold on it. How about 10
I'd even
gold?
pay 10 gold coins for something as great as that.
Honestly? You think people would pay that much to see a discarded locomotive?
Well, it's not just any old locomotive. In fact, it went to Corona, didn't it? So it's a royal locomotive.
Nice.
That means I've been sitting on a gold mine all the time.
And you didn't even notice.
How could I have been so blind?
Luckily, you've proven your infallible business sense in the end.
You could say that again. I almost missed a lifetime opportunity here. Come here, people from far and near. Starting today, Maurice's Majestic Railroad Museum has opened.
And I should get a free look.
May I take a look at the locomotive now?
Sure. That's 10 gold coins. Do you have the money?
Not exactly. Actually, I don't have any money on me.
Well then, back off. You're blocking the entrance for the other
Okay, well.
customers.
That's
What?
annoying.
How's business
I
with the
did set the
museum?
price.
I haven't had a single customer. What am I doing wrong?
Let me in for free.
I have a couple of ideas on what to improve.
Oh yeah? And why should I listen to you? It's not like you're my advisor or anything.
You could
He
hire
is
me
very
as an
rude, yes.
advisor.
Well, why not?
Oh yeah, let me work here.
You'll get 1 gold coin a day after the work is done. So, go ahead. What do you suggest?
Perfect, I'm being hired.
Those birds in the front yard are spoiling the aesthetics. It doesn't fit the good name of your...
Yeah, but what shall I do? Those darn blighters keep coming back.
There's nothing much you can do.
Well, all right.
Have I told you that I'm a passion? I could give it a try.
You?
Why not?
Come on.
All right. If you
Come
can
on.
scare the birds away, you get one
on.
gold coin a day, just like I said.
Come on. All right.
You could...
Never a visit to Maurice's.
You should take down all the laundry. It doesn't fit
Am I
the
gonna have
good
to earn
name of
10
your
gold
museum.
coins?
Yeah, all right. I see that. Unfortunately, I have to watch the cash box and...
You could hire me as a... and I can do...
That's... I'd probably, on the
Skip,
other
skip,
hand... All
skip.
right.
We
You
get the idea.
one after the work...
We just,
Maybe it's because...
What do you think? You probably look like someone...
You mean...
I meant what I said. What do you say?
You should hire a jester.
Jester? Have you gone mad?
Hey, I happen to know the staff pretty well. I don't want to scare you. But if
Yeah?
they don't get some entertainment soon, they may go on strike.
A strike?
oh no.
All right, but where can I get a jester?
You can't do the job yourself.
Why not? Do you think I'm not... I mean... I can't jest?
When should I start?
Right away.
Great.
You'll get one gold coin a day.
All right, we're at 3 gold coins now.
All right. You should introduce, staff discount.
Staff discount?
Why not? Look at it this way.
What? Those...
Skip, skip.
Okay.
All right, it's a deal.
50% off? Okay, that's 5.
First, you should fire the grumpy manager.
I could only do that for 3 months.
That's a shame. Oh,
I think I'll give a motivating speech.
Okay, all
I
right.
can't...
What? You better come up with something.
Okay,
I don't have...
You
all
sure?
right, let me earn my gold coins. So I can get 3 gold coins, and now the staff discount price is 5. How do I scare the birds off, though? Hey, Grandpa's pantaloons! His lucky pantaloons.
That would only make them shore up for a moment. I need a better idea to keep them away from the flower bed for good.
Oh, Grandpa's pantaloons?
You can't scare birds with Grandpa's pendant, but you can attract vultures.
Of course you can. I can make a scarecrow.
The birds seem to be irritated by that. They've obviously got... At least the birds have... Probably because it belongs to me. Maybe I can make use of it somehow.
I'm trying to make a scarecrow.
The birds seem to be...
I'm trying to make a scarecrow. Birds, birds, garden. Tracks. Tracks. I'm trying to make a scarecrow. Do I put these together?
How on earth did this end up?
Stone?
Grandpa's... I must admit, but it has to stop some...
Oh,
The
chopsticks?
chopsticks are as fragile. Maybe I can make use...
Oh, okay, I'm making a scarecrow.
The crop of pumpkins is likely to be rather meager.
I feel like I have it. Fork?
No, that's not ravioli. It's really...
Fork?
The crop of pumpkins is likely to be rather meager this year. The club is roughly as long as Maurice
Okay.
is tall. Do you mind, Kruba? There.
Okay, these are going together. There we go, finally. Okay, now I put the shirt on.
The birds seem to be...
Oh.
They've obviously got...
Put the shirt on.
It's the correct size, all right. But it would hardly be stable enough. It needs something for...
Okay, chopsticks. Like, I have the puzzle solved,
The
but
crop of pumpkin.
my character is, like, actually standing in the way. And I wish it just let me combine them all in my inventory. There we go. We made a scarecrow. We knew we had to make a scarecrow.
Mission accomplished.
Just
Oh,
was...
bravo! You
a
scared away
little
the birds.
painful.
Do you want a staff member of the month badge now, or what?
Your gratitude is...
Do I get... Oh, no. Get the staff member. Okay, so we have 1, 2... We have 2 gold.
Hey there again.
It's you again? What's that supposed to be? A siege?
What about my pay?
Let's see. You are my gardener. You are my advisor. You are my jester. And you are my laundry boy. So you've already earned 4 gold coins. I'll keep the money until after you've finished work.
I have another.
So I'm paying.
I need one more.
You could lower.
Never have.
I need one more good point. Okay.
You
Change the
should
name?
change.
Should I really?
Definitely.
What do you suggest?
I like Maurice's Medium Museum.
Less exclusive, but maybe that Maurice's. I hope. Do you have?
You could lower.
I think you. I guess 8 pieces of gold would be plenty for a visit to Maurice's Medium Museum.
8 pieces of gold, which now
I can't think.
means
What kind
I
of an
have
advisor
enough.
have I? You better come up with something, or I'll
What are you
cut
doing?
your pay.
I'm blazing through this adventure game.
What about
Let's. You are my. And so I'll keep.
Okay.
me? I take.
Sure. Okay. Do you have the?
Not exact. Couldn't I just?
First we have. Well, you are my. And so All right. Welcome.
He repeats himself a lot. We got in. I'm doing okay. How you doing? Let's go in. Haha, we did it. What do we do in here? I have no idea, but we did it.
Neat, but how do I get up to the locomotive? Unless. Oh no, another elevator. Why
Another
couldn't I
elevator.
just stay in Askill's fortress?
All right. Cogwheels, we got it.
I might be mistaken, but I think it needs something to connect those cogwheels.
Easy. Take the bed.
I won't fit in there. Typical. Too.
Hammock. Take the hammock. You thinking of buying
It's too
this game?
high up. I can't
Get
reach
it.
it.
Yeah, get it on sale. It's fun. Shelf, chest, shelf support.
Hmm.
I don't know what to do.
I'd better keep that thing. I might be mistaken, but I think it needs something to connect those.
Oh, I know. Clothesline.
Hey, keep your. What the heck are you supposed to take down?
Well, I kind of really thought that was the plan, as I was gonna tie the cogs together with the clothesline. That seemed kind of genius. Yeah, that was really smart of me. There we go.
A beautiful V-belt.
I don't need the clothesline.
I shouldn't mess with it. It does its job.
It does its job.
I shouldn't. It does it. I might be mistaken, but I think it needs.
Okay.
There. A beautiful.
I don't understand. Oh, the shelf isn't very firm, which means he can break it?
Spot is too big for the shelf. It should have eaten fewer royal artifacts.
What does that mean? Ah. I don't know what to do. We're making really good progress here. Be nice, be kind. I might not take that break. Might not redeem your.
I'd better leave it where it is.
Boy, I really thought I really thought I had that. How do we get... We need this.
Hey, keep... What the heck is supposed to take...
Do we distract him?
I'd better leave it where it is. It does its job and does it well.
How do we activate the cogwheels now that the pantaloons are on it? That's what we need to do. What's this?
There's something missing here. And I don't just mean hope.
Very funny.
There's something missing. And
There we go. There we go. We've made a lever. There it is. We're missing a brain. Yeah. Steak.
That's a kind of grab rail. There are not nearly enough of those in the world.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, good to know that there's a grab rail here. I always have the need
A
to hold
grab
on
rail.
to something.
Are we outside now? Didn't we just use an elevator? I am so confused. Huh. I'm racking my brain here. I'm racking my brain. I feel like we need to break the shelf. We have a grab rail. Is this room the elevator? Like, we need to be in here?
Yeah, good.
We need to be in here while we pull the lever? No, that wasn't it.
Observe and learn. Then maybe you'll be able to solve this lever puzzle for me next time.
Yeah. Observe and learn. Did he do it? Did he learn? Did he learn? Can he do it now? Did I just solve this? Okay, Spot. I'm gonna stand here. You pull the lever.
Observe, then maybe you'll be... Observe, then maybe you'll be able...
I don't understand. It actually... It says observe and learn. Like, is he actually learning this? Like... I mean, look at him. He's looking right at it. That really felt like it was going to do something, didn't it?
Observe.
He's never
and
said that
learn.
line before.
Then maybe you'll be able to solve this lever puzzle for me next time.
Man, I really thought that was it. What if he's ball spot? Can ball spot do it?
Then
No.
maybe you'll...
And 5 spot do it?
Observe, then maybe...
I don't know what to do. I've been just like blazing through this progress. Oh, man.
I might be mistaken, but Observe, then maybe. Observe, then maybe.
Why does it
I
say
might be
observe
but I
and
thi-
learn? Do you go here? On the cogwheels?
I might be but I think it.
I'm so confused. Why does it say observe and learn?
And learn. Then maybe you'll be.
But he doesn't actually learn it. That feels so weird. Is there anything out here that I'm missing? Clothesline. I can't do anything with the clothesline. Is there anything here that I missed? Elevator, canyon. Wait, did we already use the rock? We have not used the rock. Okay. I don't know what it's for, but we have the stone. The stone goes on the shelf. We break the shelf.
I'd better keep that.
We break the shelf support.
It won't detach the shelf support.
Why not? Spoon.
Oof. Did I do that?
The spoon? The spoon did that? Okay. Here's what we do.
There. A beautiful V-belt.
We roll Spot down the shelf into the lever.
Spot is too big for the shelf. He should have eaten fewer.
Come on, that's got to be the solution. That has to be the solution.
Spot is too big. He should have eaten.
Oh man, I thought that was the solution for sure. Can we take the shelf now?
No, I don't want to repair everything here.
Like, doesn't this... Okay. So we roll the stone down the shelf?
I like the idea, but something's still missing.
Something's still missing. So I'm on the right track.
Observe and learn. Then maybe you'll be able to solve this lever puzzle for me next time.
I think he is supposed to... He's supposed to do this.
Why can't you be as useful?
But not the shelf.
Spot is too big for the shelf. He should have eaten fewer royal artifacts.
Okay. Small spot on the shelf.
No, he just rolled down again.
I know, that's the point. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, the rock on the shelf doesn't work either, which makes... But listen, it says, like...
I like the idea.
I like the idea, but it's still
Something's still
missing something. So, like... I'm close. I'm close. Like, if I could just take this cable, then it'd be, like, no big deal. Fire spot, maybe? Here, fire spot. Burn the clothesline. I don't know.
Hey! Don't let your pet go near my laundry. I don't need any holes burned into my outfit. Hey! Don't let your pet
No.
go near my laundry.
Don't worry. Spot prefers the autumn range. Ha ha! Even Spot is scared of my little piece of art. Ha ha!
Yeah, knife makes the most sense. That's the first one I tried. Let's try it again, though. 'Cause
Hey!
sometimes things
What
work.
the heck is supposed to...
I don't think... It's gotta be inside. So I need Spot... I need the rock on the shelf and Spot to activate the lever. Like that's what the game is telling me, but I don't know how to do any of those things. Okay. That's something. That's different.
I like the idea.
Okay, now, Spot, can you climb in the pantaloons?
Observe and learn. Then maybe you'll be able to solve this lever puzzle for me next time.
That's what it keeps saying. Oh no, see, I just take the pantaloons off. But he doesn't learn it. It says
I might
observe
be
and learn, but he
mistaken,
doesn't learn
But I
it.
think
Like, is he learning a new ability? I haven't learned one this chapter, so that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna put the rock in the pantaloons.
I
There we
might
go.
be mistaken, but I
So that's how I activate it remotely. But how do I... I need Spot to activate the lever or the cogwheels. He has to do one or the other. Look at it.
there.
Why? See, listen.
Observe,
Observe
and learn.
and learn.
Then maybe you'll be able to solve this lever puzzle for me next time.
But he doesn't observe or learn.
There. I might be mistaken, but I think it.
Why doesn't Spot... See, he's looking at it. He's not learning.
An elevator? I must everything. That's a good one. There isn't anything. Observe, then maybe. Observe, then maybe.
I don't know what's going on.
Observe, then maybe.
I feel like I'm right at the end of this, and this is like the last thing. Something with the bed. Set the bed on
Spot will
fire.
have time to first.
Set the bed on fire, and then he has to come back.
I can't just lock Spot. There are no hats. That's a good one. There isn't anything.
Oh man, wow! Like I've been blazing through this chapter, and now I'm just stuck. Burn everything. I think that is a great idea. Should I burn the cogwheels?
I might be, but I think
Burn the chest.
I can't just. There are no hats.
Burn the shelf.
I'd rather not.
Don't want to commitment. Burn the lever.
Observe.
Observe and learn.
Then
He
maybe
never
you'll be able to
says
solve
that.
this lever puzzle for me next time.
This has to be the solution. Why isn't this the solution?
And no, Spot is too big. He won't fit into the corner. Observe. Then maybe you'll be.
But he doesn't. He doesn't observe or learn.
Then maybe you'll. No.
I want him to roll down the shelf.
Spot is too. He should have.
Oh! I'm like right at the end of this chapter. And I just cannot figure out how to get him to observe and learn the lever. The thing that it is telling me to do.
And no, he won't fit.
Now fire?
Observe. Then maybe you'll.
It says observe and learn, and then he does not observe nor learn.
Observe. Then maybe. I might be mistaken, but I think it.
We need to do the whole thing.
There. A beautiful.
Okay. Spot. Observe and learn.
Observe and learn. Then maybe you'll be able to solve this lever puzzle for me next time.
Did he learn it? What if you go over here
Why can't you be as useful? Why can't you be as... Spot doesn't need grab. He has no hand. Spot does. He has...
I'm completely locked. We're in a tiny little area. And I just cannot solve this.
Spot will have time to relax later on. First, he's got to make himself useful.
We are so close, and I just cannot solve this. The pantaloon's going there. We roll the rock down the shelf. Like, I get all of that. But how do we get Spot to do something? Spot has to do something.
I might be, but I think... I might, but I... I might, but I think... I might, but I think... Didn't make... Didn't make...
I kind of wish the character wouldn't stand right in front of what you're trying to click
maybe...
most of the time.
Didn't maybe...
I mean, we're at the point where we may need to, like, actually pull up a walkthrough. Never mind, the game crashed. That's our third crash today. Huh. This section definitely seems to be less stable than the other chapters. Looks like everything has stayed the same.
There. A beaut...
Crash, he didn't do Alt F4 in frustration. I did not. My keyboard's quite far away. I'd have to lean.
Learn. Then maybe you'll be able to
Leaning
solve this
back.
error puzzle for me next time.
All right. I don't know how to solve this. I do not know how to solve this. We have to get the clothesline, so I think we distract this guy. We have to get the clothesline.
Hey, what the hell? Supposed?
All right, every item on the clothesline. No, we already did the knife. The key somehow. Oh, I could throw a rock at him. I don't know where my character just went.
Hey, what the hell? Supposed to take?
Yeah, let's throw a rock at him. Lunch break. Nice.
Oh, you must be Mike.
I wouldn't be showing it around.
Do I throw the rock at the clothesline?
Hey, what the hell? Supposed?
Garden. Scarecrow. Oh man, we're seconds away from pulling up a walkthrough. We're seconds away. All right, I'm doing it. Sorry. I can't just stick on this one side forever. The Whispered World, Chapter 3, Train Museum Puzzle. All right, I'm watching a YouTube video right now. Let me turn the sound on. This is not me playing. This is YouTube.
May
Credit.
go on strike.
A strike?
Credit to Adventure Vault.
All right, but where
Job your...
I'm skipping.
lighters keep coming?
He just grabs the clothesline? Oh my god! You just grab the clothesline with your hand. Well, I had to look up a walkthrough for that. Oh.
The tether is of absolutely no use.
That's... Yep. That was embarrassing.
I'm sure. Then maybe.
Yeah, he doesn't complain
There.
that you take it.
A
Only if you're
beautiful
gonna
V-belt.
cut it or burn it or throw a rock at it. This is where I'm confused. Because I thought the clothesline was gonna replace...
Observe.
My
and
first
learn.
theory
Then
was
maybe you'll be able.
My first theory was the clothesline would be what I would use for that. That was my first theory. Yeah. So I need to stand here, and I need to hook the clothesline, right?
That's not necessary. I can easily spot. We are
Alright, maybe I seriously need to go back to this guy's video, because now I'm like, what do I do now? I have the clothesline, and that didn't solve my problem.
Funny until left.
I'm watching this video again.
Spot.
Okay, I grab Spot.
Good idea. If I tie Spot to.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, I don't care at this point. I need to tie the stake.
Why can't you be? No. But maybe I could attach some.
Aha! Something heavy. Heavy Spot.
Good idea. If I
Okay.
don't play hard to get now, I'm sure not.
Okay. Oh, I probably would have solved that if I had gotten the cord much sooner, but sorry, Spot.
Ah, you're back again. Please, no more shenanigans, okay? You know I've got weak nerves.
Nothing more with a little walkthrough, thank you. Leaf Spot! Great. So now we know what we need to do, right? Because I solved the second half of this puzzle long before I solved the first half.
Why not? It probably.
We solved the second half of this puzzle. And now I slide the rock down the shelf. Oh! Timing puzzle. We solved the second half. Just was missing the one part.
Wow. Moises Medium Museum really is worth the entrance fee.
Oh, we did it. We did it. Spacebar. Immobilizer system. Let's unlock the immobilizer system. Right?
Heck, the key doesn't fit here. And why should it? Hey, Spot. I don't. Hey, I think I have a plan.
Oh, good job, Spot.
There. And now for phase 2 of my plan, which is developing phase 3.
We know what we need to do. Blow it up!
Yes, it worked. The immobilizer system is disengaged. The only thing I have to do now is to light the coals, and off we go.
And we have a fire spot to light the coals.
I can't push
Woo!
Spot through this narrow gap.
Okay, alright. We're gonna do this puzzle.
Yes.
We're gonna do this puzzle every time now. It's get in using Leaf Spot, and then activate using a different form. We got it.
Yes, it worked. The code. Corona, I'm coming. I hope I'm not too late.
All right, we did a little walkthrough. No big deal. For some reason, I never thought to just grab the clothing line. Of all the problems. It's okay, we're flying. Oh, we are flying. I was joking.
And finally, there it was. In the middle of the nothingness between the clouds, on one last needle of rock, there was the castle.
Sometimes we need a
of
little help.
Corona.
Absolutely.
Sadwick had reached his destination.
Corona.
Chapter
Finally,
4.
I have arrived. The only thing now is to find a way in.
Nice. Perfect timing. Okay, well, thank you everybody for joining me. That was chapter 3. We're enjoying this game still. We're going to wrap it up next week for sure. And Wednesday, we'll be back with Edna and Harvey continuing that game. Thank you, everybody. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye.